Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Like I said, some very special guests joining me. Superior Livestock Representative Ronnie McNutt and his son Chad McNutt. I want to thank you both for being here this morning. You have no choice but to be here, Ronnie. You have to be here. You got to go to work for all those producers that you have out in Texas and everywhere else. But having your son Chad here is really wonderful, and I know we got a lot to talk about. So before we go into that, tell us a little bit about your background, Ronnie, and how you kind of got started with Superior Livestock for those folks at home that don't know. Did I stump you on that one?
No, you didn't. I've been with Superior 30 years. Kind of started in 87. Superior started in January 87, and I started in May. So it's been a long time, and things have changed quite a bit, but it's still the same deal. You be honest with your customers and take care of them, and you got to remember that this is their only income for the whole year long, so you got to try to do a good job for them. I've got some cattle on here today for Pete Bonds, and I've been selling his cattle for, like I say, 30 years probably, on and off. And I want to congratulate Pete. He and his team won the Ranch Rodeo at Wichita Falls this year, which is a pretty good honor. That's a big ranch rodeo. So,
wow.
So now I've got his cattle on today.
Well, Pete and them, we've talked about them and had him on the show before. They're really heavily involved in the cattle industry and the livestock industry, and we appreciate everything that they do for the industry. Speaking of that, so relationships, they're a big part of everything we do. And you, growing up in the cattle industry, the livestock industry, I know you started something. So tell us a little bit about the business, I should say, that you guys started, what you have kind of going on in the Wyoming area.
Yep. Yeah, thanks for having us on. So about a year ago, I started a company called Livestock Weather, and it's actually spelled Livestock WX. In the weather community, WX stands for weather. So Livestock Weather, and it's a weather. We're weather consultants, and we're primarily targeted to livestock producers. So that's primarily cattle producers, but we also look at sheep, horse people as well. So it really across the board. And so about 4 months ago, we started the Livestock Weather Journal. And you can find that on our website at livestockwx.com. But you can sign up for this monthly journal that looks at weather trends, and it also talks about the 3-month forecast, so what we can expect over the next season. And so we're on our August edition right now, and I appreciate you having us on. Thank you.
I know they were wrapping us up over there, and I wish we had more time to talk about this, but I just think it's so amazing, growing up in this industry. I know being a part of it still, it must mean a lot to you that he's a part of this and he's able to give something back to the ranchers.
Really, Chad's got a PhD in marine biology. Wow. And when he got out of college, he went to work for NOAA, National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, and he's evolved into this livestock weather, and he's brought this up, on his own. So and hopefully be very successful. And it's a good service. Yeah. People can really use this.
Well, if you guys have any more information about it, I know Chad mentioned the website, but go ahead and give Superior a call. They'll have the website on hand if you guys, and their phone numbers if you want to get a hold of them. So I want to thank you both for being on this morning. We greatly appreciate it. Always love having you around this auction room, Ronnie. When we come back, another special guest.